All right, everyone. This is your host, Paul Gaither, and you know what time it is? It's freaking game time. Let's go fire up that classic Xbox. We're gonna play some ESPN NFL 2K5. It's not practice mode. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's get a game going. It's going to load up the dashboard. We're going to load up 2K5. We're going to load up Dynachise's settings. We're going to load up our custom playbook. We're going to do everything here. 2K5, what's up? It runs so much smoother on the original Xbox. Like, seriously, I have to recommend getting a modified original Xbox with a hard drive. Get those games on there. Burn your discs, whatever it is. Use your backup files, whatever it is. And go do it. So, load save, load my custom playbook, load Dynachise's settings, load my roster, which I just adjusted depth chart. I didn't adjust ratings or anything. Let's go to quick game and let's face the NFC champions. Let's go up against them Eagles. And we're going to be the 49ers, a 2-14 49ers. We're going to go to options. Just because we loaded the custom playbook, we still need to set it as
Hi
our
there.
book.
I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. He's one of the best talents in the NFL. He's caught more passes in one game than anybody. T.O. Terrell Owens with a new address. Always a handful for defenders. What will he do this time? 49ers, Eagles. It's game time.
And look at all the happy tailgaters as they get set to cheer for the hometown team. Hi, folks, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Lincoln Financial Field. My colleague here in the commentary booth is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball.
No doubt about that, Dan. These guys do an outstanding job of reading the offense and ripping it to shreds. Julian Peterson is a terrific outside linebacker. This guy is totally focused. When he's on the field, he is in the game. You won't see him making very many mistakes. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Jeremiah Trotter is a very impressive inside linebacker. You know, for a big man, he's got impressive agility, and that enables him to shake blockers and get after the ball in a hurry. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do.
All right, tails never fails except for when it does.
The toss of the coin.
All right, we'll take the ball. Normally I want to defer, but it's the video game, and who cares? Let's start with this thing. Okay, we're going to click return left, which is X button. David Akers, future 49er. Have to kick it off.
Akers kicks it, and we are underway.
Let it bounce out the back of the end zone. All right, open up with triple, and just to make sure, we're going to go to game plan. We're going to go to Audible Manager just to tell you briefly. The goal in most cases is the X button is going to be run left, the B button is going to be run right, and the A button in the middle is going to be some version of a quick pass or whatever. And there are some instances where that is not true. And I believe, for example, here... there's like some kind of bug in the game or whatever where like if I try to put this in this play, it just won't work. It'll only like force certain plays. And so one of them is I'm going to try weak zone cutback because the weak dive I'm not a super fan of. I'm really not a fan of the weak dive because of the way the center blocks and everything like that. And then, yeah, we're going to talk about offense. The basic goal here is to establish the run. Okay. And... yeah, establish the run, milk the clock, use our strength, Kevin Barlow, and then pass when we absolutely have to. All right, getting tackle, couldn't get off of that. 2 yards. So yeah, we got the blocks. He stunted inside, which is one of the things that they sometimes tend to do. But he didn't get picked up anyway, and tried to get to the edge. Tried to shoulder charge through. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But tickety tick 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 goes the clock. So we've got doubles, and I'm still not afraid of calling another toss play. We've got strong center toss, and that's one of the other beautiful things here is that we can practice what plays are actually worth a darn and which ones are not. Let's try to put our wide receiver in motion to see how they react to that, if they stay in zone. Okay, they do want to stay in zone, so we're going to make our quick check. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 5 yards on 2 carries. That makes it manageable. And so we've got a manageable situation. Why don't we call... one of the things that we're taking a look at here is a good old 50 YZ cross. A little scissor action. We got our shot to L. We got our shot to X over the middle. They're obviously coming with pressure to cover 0. And we just miss. I mean, that's the reality. We hit our drop back. We got our man. We've got our read. We've got our throw. And we just miss. Right? We had the opportunity. We had the call. We had the read. Our tight end doesn't do a good animation to just turn and catch it. Decides to spin around backwards. And it was there. You could say the wide receiver, but I'll trust my my tight end's hands versus that wide receiver against that corner.
Eric Johnson tried to snag that one across the middle, but
so hey, that's the drive. We got 5 yards on 2 carries. 2.5 yards per carry is not the best. We need to find a better solution in our run game. We got the game clock working. We have protection. We got the throw off. And we're punting. So as an OC going back to the sideline, it's like, hey, we just got to execute, guys. I got to have faith in you. We'll just go back out there and just keep executing because we're going to find the solution to the run game, all that. Okay, so 3 wide receivers. I'm going to take a little moment. I hope you don't mind talking about defense for just a quick second here. For our core defense, we're going to have our left defensive end, from the defense's perspective, left to right. Carter, Young, Sopoaga, Engelberger. Our defensive tackle, Sopoaga, we want him to be our our G technique. Our 2I, our 1 technique, like that kind of thing here. You take a look at Sopoaga, 99 strength on the left-hand side. You see that 99 strength. Run coverage, 70. Here, Stewart, 97 strength, run coverage, 60. So not as good. He's backing it up. Now, in the default roster, they had Anthony Adams playing as that position, and his run coverage is 62, so it's only 2 points better than Stewart, but it's less than Sopoaga. I think because Soap was hurt. I think that's the main reason. The strength is only 81. The tackle rating is higher, okay? He's, by the way, if you don't know about Anthony Adams, go check out his YouTube channel. He is so funny. He's been making videos for over 10 years. I want to say 15 plus years. He's been making quality, funny videos about, what's it like to be, in the locker room with other athletes and all that. Funny guy. Fantastic. But we're just talking about ratings here. And so he doesn't have the run coverage. He doesn't have the strength. So I'm not going to start him. He's not even going to be my second string guy. He's going to basically be the bottom of the roster. And he ends up going off and playing for the Bears. And I think he has a lot more happiness and joy and life as a Bears player than he ever did as a 49ers player. And so those are our starting 2 right there. And we're going to talk about Cooper and all that in just a second. We got Bryant Young as our pass rusher, so we can see 75 pass rush, 81 run coverage, 67 strength, not the highest strength in the world. He's going to be our 3 technique. So Sopoaga is going to be our G, and Young is going to be our 3, so the G3 technique. Cooper here, his pass rush is 76. It's technically 1 point higher than Bryant Young. How's that going to be a Hall of Famer? Bryant Young doesn't have enough of a pass rush as Cooper here. That's disrespectful. He's an elite pass rusher. Run coverage 70. Solid. Still better than Stewart. Still better than Brown at 34 is ridiculous. Better than Adams. All of that. So Cooper is a heck of a good run and pass rush coverage. But that strength is 67, So I don't want him in my 4-3 defense. I don't want him in my Bear defense. I want him in my nickel and dime defense, which is what we're going to use. And then Engelberger and Whitting and all of that. So Engelberger has 81 run coverage. I want him in my 4-3 defense. His strength is 67, not as high. I've thought about just straight up replacing him with Whitting, which I also believe ends up happening in real life. The pass rush is higher for Whitting. The run coverage is lower. The strength is higher for Whitting. So Whitting is going to be our nickel and dime defensive end. Engelberger is going to be our 4-3 defensive end. And you could argue Whitting should just be the straight up starter. But I wouldn't put Engelberger in a pass rushing situation, if that makes sense. So it's also just a way to rotate guys as they get tired. And then I don't really have an answer here other than, I guess, maybe just Whitting back both of them up in case he gets tired. No disrespect here. But, yeah, it's just not going to cut it. And run coverage, like pass rush 92, run coverage 81. Like the strength isn't there, but a heck of a ball player in Carter. And so to me that's really important here for our attack. We're in nickel. And so you can see we're going to go with base, and we're just going to go with 2-man. We're going to call defensive adjustment, and we're going to right thumbstick to the left so they have inside leverage. We're going to kick over that G3 technique. Get Carter on the edge against that tackle. And we just trust computer-controlled Young and Carter to be a force on the left side of that line, especially with this edge. We want Carter with that skills, fighting against the right tackle, and just being a threat, and letting Bryant Young just be Bryant Young, while we're trying our best with Cooper here to just use her and fight, and we get beat up right there, we lose. But we're taking our gap. Like, we're taking our inside gap, and we have our linebackers doing their job. So now we're going back to the base. You see, we've got a bear, and we've got base 4-3. We're going back base here, and we're going to go weak side coverage because the field is over there. We're going to go to G3 technique. We're going to leave the linebackers as they are. We're going to have soap, and we're going to look at the white button here. And that's exactly why we do that. Let's go! So, yeah, as you can see, G3 technique kicked out here. Linebackers stay the same because we also have safety help here on the edge against any runs to the field side. And I just took over Sopawaga, the charge, and then white button, and we get ridden down. Sometimes we're going to win this, sometimes we're going to lose it, but we just got our explosive, and you can see he's trying to rip, but it's like he's almost so low that he actually gets pushed down. And you can see here just generally like washing, and then it's a double tackle. For wide, going dime, going, let's go like a super, like double twist. And with a double twist with 2-man, we'll go inside position.
Yeah, and you
for
know,
the corners.
that's especially important when you're outmatched on strength. That's a good play there.
Ooh, Owens is just going straight. Owens, this is why we have inside technique. This is why. We just want to keep that inside technique. Use the sideline as our friend. And it's just Owens versus the corner. And we had safety help over the top. Like, we did everything we could, and we just got beat. That's just good football. That's why we use those dime-shy settings with that high quarterback accuracy and all that. We're trying here to get our little stunt action. And so we ended up charging, and we ended up using that rip move technique, which wins. We get an instant victory, right? This is part of the twist. We just charge, we flick it, and we win. But there's another offensive lineman there to get us, and McNabb is more than happy to hit his back step and throw. And in all honesty, like, this twist is solid. Like, you can only do so much. You can only ask so much from your players here, right? So as soon as he engages in the block, Bryant Young gets up and around. They both wrap around. If the coverage was better against Owens, what are you going to do? We also get an instant win here. You're going to get some kind of pressure. Maybe we need to do better on the inside. Maybe that twist is not what we want for a future third down. But we tried the twist, and 3 of our 4 linemen really got there. And wow, you can actually see in the replay, didn't even check it here. Carter also, he gets the block, and then he gets the quick spin. We just get off of blocks everywhere across the formation. But it wasn't good enough. Nickel, base, 2-man, inside leverage.
You gotta love it. Make the defense a little off guard from the get-go.
Check. Goal 51. Check.
G3 technique. L trigger, right trigger, right trigger.
Parrish takes him down back at the 20.
Tony Parrish was
So inside leverage again. We moved up in the box because there isn't a lot of field to cover deep. There isn't too much ground to cover. Right, 20 yards in the end zones. There's only like 30 yards to back up. We're already off the ball. And yeah, he just read it out and he helped complete this play. So don't mind this at all. We've got plenty of room to backpedal to bail if we absolutely have to. I said L trigger and then I was like right trigger because in my brain I'm like, I'm presetting. Like if the center takes me, I want to L trigger here. But as soon as he bailed and it wasn't, it's like, okay, no, I'm going to right trigger. And again, we're getting ridden down. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't, but we didn't get the red charge. But it's just like, if there's a play action, we want to be able to get after that quarterback. Like, we got to cover our gaps.
one-man wrecking crew back there.
Got to trust our teammates and not just everyone go to the ball, but
That
trust our
took some
gaps.
strength, Peter. You can't plow him down the way you plow through a buffet.
Okay, we're going to go blaze, twist,
Depends on what
zero.
you're serving. Prime rib. Watch out.
Inside coverage, G3 technique, kick the linebackers, L trigger, which is why we did that, made him force him to cut back inside, and he's dragging guys. We got over the top with this L trigger here. Right there, you see that little swim move over the top? It worked, and it forced him to bounce to the other side. We've got teammates. And wow, yeah, just what is this, bro? What is this? You're set up to clog this gap to make this play, and you just... Ooh, come on. I don't know if that's like a slider thing, a rating thing, what's going on. We had that clogged up. Parrish was ready to make that play, and then he just
And
didn't.
he's got some nice moves, too. He's the game's focal
Let's
point
go
most
with,
of the time. If he gets
just
on a
regular
roll
base.
here, ooh, watch out.
And let's do weak last one. Linebackers.
Down! Set!
He's just fiddling his way through the line. It's pretty darn good. We just make that little L trigger to go around. We clog it up like this. Everyone picks it up. The weak side run works. And he gets it. They should move the chains there.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. We got the chains.
Baby, no first.
Our guys got to do their job.
No first, baby, no
Yep,
first.
first down, baby.
Yeah, baby, that's how we get it.
Okay, we're going to go into Bear defense base. And with Bear, we're going to go to Bear 2 man. We're going to have the second safety coming from that side of the field.
Down! Set!
Owens
Gonna kick over
goes in
G3.
motion.
Goal! 53!
Wow, that was just ugly by our defense in man coverage. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to be inside leverage running with him. If he wants to run the quick out, that's one thing. But what are you doing? You're getting cooked.
Owens plays this one
Don't like these coverage settings. I mean, these guys are not like great coverage players, but come on, bro. Depth chart defense, Rumpf. Coverage is 79, 75. Like, we've got a guy with 47 coverage. Ugh. 65 coverage, 82. All we have is Plummer. Okay, look, that's just not going to work. I mean, we got cooked for a touchdown. And the fact is, we need Plummer on
They let
Owens.
this one get away.
Like, you have to do it. Like, it won't just, like, automatically do it. You've got to tell them, like, hey, after that drive, you got cooked.
Too good for them.
And that's a future, like, little note in the pad. Like, always make sure, in man, you make sure you got your man.
To make those end zone
Auto
catches.
coverage.
He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
It's good.
So we went 3 and out. They marched off the field. Still said we just missed some opportunities. We're going to go return right. We called return left previously. Didn't return it at all. Doesn't matter. Just the better team got points out there. Remember, we're the 2-14 team. They're the team that went to the Super Bowl. We're like, it's a strong, stark difference. Okay, we want to come out. We want to continue to look about running the ball, but you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to do 8 shovel strong. We're going to get a completion for our quarterback.
And we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line.
Black 79! Switch! Black 79! Hut, hut!
Fires this.
No pass interference or anything. We're 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage and we're shoving and everything. Okay, cool. I mean, hey, it's a waste of a down and all of that. And then the crappy animation and get stuck and all of that. Sure, whatever. You got it. I mean, we could have tossed it out to the flats. Like, that's a thing that we got to be aware of in the future.
It is not reeled in.
Okay. They knew we were gonna try to run the football, and they had an answer there.
That pass went incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down, one man back.
Set. Switch. Black 68. Switch. Black 68.
Barlow.
There we go. Get a pass completion. Get 1 for 3 for our quarterback. Just get something on the board for him.
3 defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Let's go defense.
Okay, this is center toss, and it's not supposed to go wide. Usually you want the center crossing out in front of you, and then you're running behind him.
Blue 57. Blue 57.
And you want to be able to shoulder charge. But yeah, you don't want to outrun your center. You usually want that to be a hit. You can say, well, you had all this space out here. Like, you really don't. Like, this guy ends up coming off and hitting you. But the goal of this center toss here is to get through here. And we didn't get to a full red bar. And Trotter just makes the brokenness, like, just totally takes us down. And we go 3 and out.
Jeremiah Trotter was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the
We got another 3 and out for this offense.
Come up with the big play, and on 3rd and short, they forced the 4th down.
Yeah, they even caused the loss of yardage. What a time to come up big.
Lee gets the snap and punts it away. Mahe fields it at the 33.
We got to find better answers in the run game.
Reno Mahe did a nice
We got to
job
get better
getting some
timing in the
yards after
passing game.
fielding the solid punt.
3 wide receivers, base, 2-man, inside leverage. We're going to kick the other direction and pinch the linebackers in. That's what's up. Let's go.
Mike Rump keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Pow!
Rump
Ooh,
getting
that's gotta hurt.
cooked by Owens. Switches the matchup, makes the tackle in the open field for a loss. Well played. Base defense. Let's go 2-man again. Inside leverage. Kick the line. No, we need to kick the line. We need to pinch the line.
Pinkston goes in motion.
Oh, come on, guys! Oh my goodness, everyone's just getting crushed out there. Just getting run off the ball, bad angles. Goodness gracious, team. We got the edge kicked out. Linebacker just getting chewed up. My goodness, boys. Just getting manhandled. We got boys out there, they got men out there.
Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
We need another solution out there, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's
We need another solution.
He's got 25
One
yards
dog.
and 7 carries.
Inside leverage. That was great vision. Did you see that? We swam over to fill the gap, so he swam inside us. Wow, that was really good. That was some good stuff, boys. 4-3 defense. Stick with the base. We're going to kick linebackers to the left. Defensive line to the right. White button this. Almost got there, but almost doesn't count. And now we got a 3rd down. Big time play here, guys. Big time play here. We're just going to go regular base. And we're going to send it after the quarterback.
Down. Set. Blue.
What's up? Third down stop. We're going to hold him to a field goal most likely.
Shy of the markers. Fourth down.
That's an improvement. Didn't get cooked by Owens this time.
Before he could get to the markers.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
Fourth and short. Fourth down and less than a yard.
I always found it better to call goal line defense rather than like field goal safe.
Akers launches the 51-yard attempt.
And Akers is good. An elite kicker with, I believe, 0 kicking. And he still makes it. That's good.
David Akers really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
Let's go return left.
There's the signal.
Can we get a drive? We've done double 3 and out. The defense rewarded us with a stop.
The 49ers let this bounce out of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. We've got a schemed up idea.
The 49ers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line.
Brown 22. Brown 22.
Barlow takes it across the line of scrimmage and gets upfield.
Let's get it.
Drop at the 38. First down.
Kevin Barlow gains a lot on this play, but it wasn't all him. Watch. Yep, he owes everything to those blockers,
Let's
baby. They
go.
cleared the path for him.
A well-designed
One play,
there,
like
Peter,
no reason to
and they
get
will
cocky.
move the
That's just
chains.
Let
one
me tell you,
decent
Dan,
play
hearing
call.
those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Let's go flip strong and try this out.
So look at those last year numbers there. That's great production.
Down. Set. Red 52. Red 52. Switch. Black 15. Switch. Black 15.
Picks up
Go
about
forward.
2, and that
Probably going to
brings
go to
up
the second
second
quarter
down.
here.
Kevin Barlow played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Yeah, we're going to let this run down. Got ourselves in the hole, and we started with the ball.
And
We've
that'll
got to
do
be able to
it
respond
for
here.
Quarter number 1. The Eagles enjoying the lead 10-0.
We're going to strong toss
Second
this.
down. 8 yards to go.
We were. I'm going to try a weak zone cutback.
Check go. 21. Check go. 21.
Carries it for the 65.
Just get stuck as we try to go around.
It's past the line.
It's okay. 5 yards is 5
At
yards.
the 43.
Okay. Let the clock run down past 30. Might just have X here, but we could have B.
Gray 39. Gray 39.
Matei throws a heater.
There we go. Kind of had Y, but wanted to be sure. Like, you can, like, miss that, and then we don't move the chains. Like, throwing to Y here, like, he gets dropped or whatever. Like, if I had a better quarterback, if it was first down, whatever, I might take that shot. But we got our fullback into the ball game.
That will bring up first down.
Tim Rattay threw the pass into double coverage, but gets his man perfectly. Hey, that was one accurate throw.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they
love
squeaked
this
it
line.
past the first down line.
Right here.
Yeah, you got to know where you are
Oh.
on the field at all times.
He usually
Be
says
where
they
you
knew what they
need to
needed to
be, and
do,
they got it.
and they done did it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. Oh, they shift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left.
41.
Get off me.
Gains 5 on the play.
And it's just another complete mess. Like, here, just a complete mess. Instead of just, like, taking off and leading the way. Imagine if he was out here to block for me and I could just spring the whole way.
And that will bring up second down. And Peter, this is just a great individual effort to slip this tackle right here.
Yeah, and it sounds funny to say this, but sometimes it's good to run with a bit of fear in you. You know, when you're afraid to go down, you can find your way out of tackles like that.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down. Set. Bury. 47. Bury. 47.
Gets the ball again and heads wide.
And sometimes we get a block and sometimes we don't. Sometimes they actually know who to block and he doesn't, and then 85 doesn't really get anyone and we're just completely lost out there. And 40 just completely cooked by the defender. Look at that. He's like, it's like comical, like a cartoon. Like Jones goes, whoop, and pulls his head back like, gotcha, baby. Woo!
Right. Lewis crushes him behind the line at the 47.
Okay.
One-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Call stop it right there.
Down. Set. Blue 54. Blue 54.
Barlow catches it in the flat end.
Cannot break a tackle against anyone. Let's go. Come on. We had the full charge upfield against a corner. Like, that's the matchup we wanted on paper. Just let him drop back, sling it out there, bust the tackle, and we got some yards.
At the 45.
Roderick Hood brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
4th and short.
Down. Set.
Not a single broken tackle today, boys. What is your problem? Barlow, you have one job. Everyone's off the ball. We cannot get blocks from 49, though that doesn't matter. 62 is just like, yo, look, I'm going to just like dink around here. And we fail to move the chains. And we fail to break a single tackle, bro. They're taking the hit to us instead of us taking the hit to them.
Huge play.
They wanted to keep the drive
not gonna
alive
punt
and play
from that
catch up, but
position.
could not convert on 4th down.
Dan, poor execution by this offense. They really needed it.
The Eagles come out on offense. And
There we go.
they had yet another shot to score and start this drive at their 43-yard line. Cooper gets the
Told
sack
you we
at
don't
the
play
38.
we play the play action properly, right?
They're going there.
Second and 15. Ball Eagles, 38-yard line.
Down. Set. Blue 56.
Now,
Almost a second sack. Oh my goodness. We got off that block. Like, we hit the chop and then we got pushed down. I really thought we were going to get that animation. My goodness.
Freddie Mitchell is just crazy good on this play, Dan. He refuses to be intimidated by triple coverage. I would have tried to throw somewhere else, I think. Oh, but it didn't matter. He made the catch.
Let's go
Great
Bear.
job.
Let's go
a
Bear
great
base.
job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can
blitz
just
from the
fall
field.
forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Smith goes in motion.
There we go.
Back at the
There we
40.
go. Let's go.
4th down.
We gave up a touchdown drive. We gave up a field goal. And now we got the forced
by bringing
punt.
down the quarterback for a loss of yardage.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
We're going to go to the left of the
Lines
field.
up to punt after the 3 and out.
Get this offense together.
Make the return.
Come on, Kevin. You got to be able to break tackles for us,
And
Kevin.
punts it away. Williams fields the punt at the 17. Stop at the 18.
Jimmy Williams didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The 49ers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 18-yard line.
Blue 19.
Good catch. What a change on first down.
Curtis Conway had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First and 10.
Check. Goal 54. Check. Goal 54. Down. Set.
Oh, we can't catch the football. Okay, I was worried. We just got to get it out quick. Like, here's what we saw. We're like wanting to alert this. It's outside leverage. Like, nope, gone. Now we're just pulling the defense off here. And we're like, okay, well, we just got to get it out. We've got a guy in motion. Can you just catch it? And the fact that he's able, he can't even see what's going on. And he just like, that's a little BS, huh? He's busy covering this guy, and he's able to immediately pull off in a split second and get that. Okay.
Johnson plays man-to-man to man to man. With 3 defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Second down,
Switch.
1 man
Black
back.
85. Switch. Black 85.
Oh, Kevin can break a tackle.
5 on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Kevin Barlow played it smart back there by following his blockers, and that allowed him to make some good yards.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make 3rd down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do.
Down. Set. Green 18. Green 18.
Barlow takes it off the toss and passes.
Oh, we can break tackles. Okay, we can break
That will
tackles.
bring up 1st down.
Kevin Barlow just slammed through the D on that play for a few extra yards. Hey, that's what I call a charge.
Nice display of agility there. He put the right amount of moves on the D.
Great matchup, and the offense won that one.
10. Ball at the 49ers, 44-yard line.
Lloyd goes in motion.
Blue 36. Blue 36.
Okay, ran through Trotter. 2-minute warning.
Kevin Barlow took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
He gets another call, and he's carried the offense on his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere. Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Down. Set. Green 15. Green 15.
Barlow gets the toss and runs into traffic.
This is one of those moments where they just get off, and you're like, he's going to get me. Please have blocks downfield. Like, even if he wasn't going to get me, and they didn't do their job. Like, what are you doing, 65? It's like, this is what you're doing. You're going forward, and then get sucked backwards instead of just picking him up. Even if he got picked up. Like, there's just so much confusion out there. Right? It's like, your job is not to block Javon Curse, bro. Like, block here. What are you doing? And then you're both going for the same guy? Like, oh my god.
And the clock will continue to run.
Just complete nonsense.
Targeted the ball carrier early. Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down. Set.
Dang! I really thought I were going to get a hole opened up right there, but... Oh my goodness. Sometimes this play can be like... It's the 2nd time we've called it. Like 1 per quarter. And they just can't do anything.
He's well short of the markers.
And then we've got an injury too, huh?
It looks like,
Well, we don't like seeing anyone get hurt.
As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Go for it on fourth down. You know you don't get a fifth. They go back. They go back.
Down. Set. Red 52. Switch. Black 15. Switch. Black 15.
Of course he drops it. Of course he drops it. Wide open. Get the throw in his hands. I don't care if it's Dawkins. Of course he drops it.
Jim Rattay at zone coverage, but throws it into, well, into a couple of defenders.
Of course he drops it. We just cannot catch a break or a pass.
That could have been intercepted.
The fourth down conversion just doesn't materialize for them.
And that was a short one, too. Once you make the decision to go for it, you got
What are you doing, Hurd?
And we'll turn it over.
I have to like user control Hurd just because he'll bail to the middle of the field. Sometimes they just like you call a cover 2 and then line up in cover 1. It's just such a dumb error in this game.
Second and 10.
User set.
The Eagles take their first time out. Third down, tight end to the left.
Yeah, user tip. Let's go. They tried to challenge me. We have the defensive line. We played the safety. We got that. Let's go.
Very long, and it didn't look too hard for the defense to stop that play right in its tracks.
You know, Dan, that's what pressure on first and second down will get you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out.
Fourth down ahead. Johnson gets the ball and punts it away. Williams catches it at the 15. At the 29.
Jimmy Williams racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the sides of the
I hit
punt
back
a
and it
little
goes to
bit.
field goal formation.
The 49ers
Thanks, game.
offense has to score here.
Might be able to
This
attack
drive
Y
will
here.
start at their own 29-yard line. Johnson grabs the bullet. He's looking for room. Tackle. The 49ers take their first timeout.
Let's go, Rattay. I ain't gonna make you stay. They go back.
Check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16. Down. Set.
Rattay zigs to the right side, and the catch is made. The 49ers will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, 10 yards to go.
Down.
Woods goes in motion.
Brown 69. Brown 69. Hut, hut.
I really don't like any of that with that zone. Like, there might have been something like here to force it into the tight window, get smacked. There might be something here, but it's really doubled up. I really didn't like... I mean, like, maybe with timing, we just hammer this throw here. All three over there. It's just... It should be a lot better than that.
At the 25.
Let the clock run down. Four, three, two.
Second and 4. Ball 25.
Down. Set.
Rattay fires this one.
How does he... We crossing over. We're crossing behind him, and he's allowed to make that play. It's bad ball position. You see the receiver has to slow down. Like, sometimes in this video game, the receiver is here, and they'll put the ball, like, way out here, and other times they'll put it, like, behind him or whatever.
Over the middle, and It's tipped.
Just never know what you're going to get in this game.
Honey Jones came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they tried for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down with the tight end right.
Down. Set.
The 49ers take a timeout. That's their final one.
Let's go, baby! Get your hands up!
Switch. Black 15. Switch down. Set.
Tay ropes this one to the end.
Let's go.
It's caught for a touchdown.
Curtis Conway faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than
Let's
like that.
go.
Nothing better than points, Dano.
Sometimes the arrow is really slow, sometimes it's really fast, sometimes it's still. It's so inconsistent. I don't know if that's like intentional. Look how slow it is right now. It's just,
The ref gets
oh,
the signal, and we're set. Peterson
just like zero
doesn't get a
kicking.
lot
I
of
gotta
leg
get used to it. I
behind
ain't gonna
this
complain about it. I ain't gonna
one.
change it. I
Steals
gotta
the
get
short
better.
kick at the 21.
Whatever. Short kick. They had to return it.
And that'll do
They're gonna
it
get
for
the ball.
first half of
They had a
this
touchdown,
one.
they had a field goal, they had
With a
double
small
punts.
lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to
We
Chris
drive it.
Berman
We've had like
in our
drop
studios
passes
in
or like
Bristol.
incomplete. Like it wasn't dropped. It
ESPN
was
halftime report. Boomer.
a missed pass opportunity on the first drive. No broken tackles on some
All right,
drives.
Dan. Interesting
Some
game
drops,
ahead.
like a few
Get
different
back to you
things,
guys
huh?
in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy,
I wanna
look
keep
at the
running it.
difference in rushing yards. The 49ers should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Donovan McNabb is back to throw as they want to air it out here, and this one is right on target. A 31-yard play that set up an Eagle touchdown. The Eagles get the first points of the game and go up by 7. After driving 23 yards on 5 plays, David Akers would be summoned for the long field goal try. His kick would be right through. Connect on the field goal. 49ers still late in the first. Niners behind.
So we
by
got the
10.
blocking on
Kevin
that one,
Barlow
but another
would
play we
the
didn't get
carry
any
here.
blocking.
Good blocking up front to help the Springers. 49ers late in the second quarter. Tim Rattay would find his target on this one. An 11-yard touchdown for the 49ers. And that's where we'll leave this one. Eagles are holding on to a lead, 10-7. Now let's check out the
Yeah, obviously
undisputed
Owens took it
halftime
over in the
hero of
first
half.
drive,
Terrell Owens has
and is the
taken
difference
over this
maker.
game. And now let's return to the second half.
But 2
Dan
catches on the
Stevens
first drive and
Peter
shut down
O'Keefe.
after
Thanks,
that.
Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Eagles will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 10-7.
See, I got it better.
Let's go down to the field. Peterson boots the second half kickoff away. Mahe catches it back at the 10. Stopped at the 25.
I don't know if kicking like impacts the distance on that, but these kicks are short.
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Andy Reid took a second to speak with me coming off the field. He said that he was pleased with their high pass completion percentage and their high passing yardage. He did say, however, that they definitely had room for improvement in their run game. We'll see if they can put it all.
Let's go!
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Westbrook has his number called on first down and maybe picks up one on the play. Simoneau had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Calder has
Heard.
Susie?
What are you doing?
I just talked to the trainers, and they said that he tore his bicep. They're right
Oh, let's go!
in an effort to ease the pain, but it
I bet you Owens was like, give me the ball.
the official word
I bet you Owens was like, feed me the ball, McNabb, in halftime, in the window. Yeah, we threw you the ball. Right to the defense. Oh, let's go. We ran right through the run. Oh, my goodness. We tried that juke spin move, like the right thumbstick. Sometimes that works and he gets off the block. We almost pick six that. Ooh, we almost housed it.
Ahmed Plummer does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The 49ers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line. Harlow takes it for his 14th carry and heads wide left.
That's what's up. That's how you break tackles. That's how you workhorse. Let's go. That's how you workhorse.
Uses pure strength and guts on this play, Dan. You can't stop something like that easily. You charge like that, the D is going to be in trouble.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second and inches. Ball to United.
Down. Set.
Barlow gets the call on second down.
What's up? Let's go, Kevin. That's how you do it. You take the ball away and then you crush their dreams with the running game. Let's go.
It pays off.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Almost a touchdown, boys. Let's try that weak center toss. Get behind the center. Let's try to charge this in.
Down. Set. Brown. 22.
Or nothing, and we still got behind the center. Let's go. Take the lead. There's it is, Plummer. Let's go. Thanks to you, buddy.
Good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 81 yards and 1 touchdown.
Now the point after, and it's good.
That's how you take the lead. You don't give up. You don't get cocky, you just double down right here.
The signal, and we're ready.
Man coverage, inside alignment.
Peterson kicks this one away.
Like, let's go.
Mahe fields the kickoff at the 6.
Plummer's got to get a lot of credit for this so far, huh? He's kept Owens not just shut down, but took the ball away from him, too. Touchdown, field goal, punt, time, expired interceptions. Let's go. 5 yards, minus 5 yards. 2 drives, went for 0 yards on 6 plays. Let's go. Defense stepping up. Made me look like trash in the beginning.
The Eagles' offense comes out and finds themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 26-yard line.
Ooh, that could have been cut off. He might have been able to cut that off. You see that? Peterson was like asking for a pick 6 there.
And gains a couple.
Donovan McNabb threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. McNabb throws a ball.
1 step drop, and we couldn't get off the center. And he goes to the TV right, my left, which is impressing that trigger. Come on. And that's allowed to happen. Good offense, but just, guys, come on, guys. We had this. That was going to be it. That was going to be the big sack and forcing the punt.
Double coverage here.
He stepped up into it and didn't get pressured.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 68 yards and 1 touchdown.
Down.
Westbrook punches this one left to
Okay.
Rambles for about 5.
You can't call the same boring defense. That's why we called something different. We called the little blitz. Then called strong Indian.
Second and 5. Ball at the Eagles, 45.
Westbrook gets the handoff.
There we go. Clog it up.
Stopped at the 45.
Brian Westbrook didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. So I guess the defense had their number.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down, both wideouts to the right.
Down! Set!
Oh, we had it. We do have it. Let's go. Let's go. Swooping everyone. Take on the double team. Anchor down. There's that 99 strength, bro. Does not get driven backwards. That 99 strength is right there. And then bang, Richie. Our safety got hurt on the hit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Hurt. That was big time though, bro. Punt return left. Punt return to the field. And he's going to kick that way too, huh?
Johnson takes the snap and punts it away.
Gonna field it.
Williams fields the punt at the 14. Tackled at the 26.
Jimmy Williams did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The 49ers will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their own 26-yard line.
Brown 31. Brown 31. Switch. Black 79. Switch. Black 79.
Hey, that was good. They kicked out. They kicked out, so we said we're going to go inside. But yeah, there's just too many guys in the middle. There's 4 guys in the middle versus our 3 blockers. That's really the problem there. We could have blocked inside. Like, really, 77 hit up here. 66 hit him. Center and all that take care of business. Let them be ignored. It's a run up the gut, and they go for the wrong guys. He kicks out. He kicks out.
Maybe picks up one on the play.
Kevin Barlow had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go. Look at the yards after the first hit. That's how you fight for every inch of turf.
Set. Gray 59. Switch. Black
Now you're going to go all 3 guys to the left.
Black 68.
3rd and 5.
That will bring up third down.
You know that we like to run outside there, huh?
Down. Set. Switch. Black 15. Switch. Black 15. Hot. Hot.
Really thought we were going to get something there. Really thought the way those blocks were working out that we were going to have something. We were going to split it all up. We got 3 guys against their 3 guys. And Lloyd, what are you doing? Like, just, we're reading this helmet, we're reading that helmet, and it's like, Lloyd, bro, where are you going? And the fact that we have to fight this guy because Beasley can't take care of business, so, like, he reduces, just kills right there, just kills our charge attack. Really should have just tried to take it all the way wide and done something, no? And then you got to punt. After that defensive stand, but that's it. You got to let the clock drain. And you got to rest the defense. No, I'm not going to make you wait the entire time. I'm not trying to cheese the computer, but we definitely wanted the clock to run at least a little bit. All right.
Reno Mahe racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Eagles offense takes the field, and their running game really hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as they start at their 35-yard line.
Stuffing that run. Good run defense, boys.
One on the play. Hurd was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I managed to get a word with the team doctors. They said he's suffering from a hyperextended elbow. They're trying to find a brace that will mitigate the pain, but nothing seems to be working. They're listing his return as doubtful. Back to you.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. Pinkston goes in motion. McNabb rifles.
Oh, come on. You had the interception, boy. Come on, my friend. Oh, my goodness. You had this. You had this. And it was Owens on Rumpf again because we're not in man coverage. Owens knew that he had the matchup, and he's got to be mad going back to the huddle. But he knows he called for the ball, and he got picked. He got his pocket picked. The one, like, that time we go zone.
Watch the pass, watch the pass.
Come on, Super Duper Cooper. Ooh, you almost got picked again, Owens. Inside leverage. Inside leverage. Every time we call man, we're calling inside leverage. And it didn't get swatted. But Hurd's backup almost got it. Had his hands on it.
This one and forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Dwayne Carpenter knocked that pass down, and he made sure the
Turn
only
left.
one to touch the football was him.
Defense is doing it. We got to reward the D with running the ball, but they are getting answers against our pitch to the right.
Johnson gets the snap and punts
They're
it
reading
away.
our formation.
Williams fields the punt at the 21. Breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 21.
Jimmy Williams did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The 49ers get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Barlow takes it for his 20th and chews up
That's
about
right.
4 on the play.
Kevin Barlow has had a great day on the ground. Great movement outside the tackles and using his speed to...
Stretch zone center toss. Let's go zone.
Watch the pass.
Second and 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One side, 5 to both sides.
Beasley goes in motion.
39. Great, 39.
Yeah, we wanted to keep that inside. We saw the outside kick block. There's everything out here. Just, even though it's the zone, we just got to kick it. And we're really laying the wood this time, huh? We couldn't break those tackles earlier, but we are now. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. We haven't even called weak fan ISO yet. I think weak fan ISO is our default inside zone
Where
play.
we had two guys of just about equal strength coming together.
Yeah, but one guy wanted it more. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Switch. Black 79. Switch. Black 79.
That's how we push through guys with the shoulder charge. Let's go.
Kevin Barlow.
He's taking it to the defense that he wasn't doing earlier in the game.
You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
A nice play, and
We've
with
only been
short
able to run the
distance
strong
first,
S-lead toss
they put it
twice.
together and
Got a
make
chunk
tackle.
of yards,
Third and
and
short
we got
always
stopped.
looks easy, but it's
And they're
run
just
game. That's good
constantly like,
execution.
I love the fact that the game is trying to take it away with the split, like offensive line or defensive line. He did his job. He did the job that he didn't do earlier. Everything was looking good. Blocks, blocks, blocks. 78 block and 78, bro. Bro, maybe we shouldn't have like tapped the speed because we can see we like hit a little tap. Maybe that's the problem. But come on, bro, get that block and we're going.
Barlow will get stopped at the line.
Get that block and we're going, gone.
Played smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
They're going air. They're going air.
Second and 9.
Johnson goes in motion.
Red 52. Red 52. Hut. 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 Hut.
Barlow will get the carry on second down.
Let's go, stretching forward, pounding that chest. Don't even charge, just drop the wide button on them. Go to the fourth quarter with the lead, running the ball, carrying the rock, 24 touches, 4 yards shy of a century mark.
And that'll do it.
Let's
for
go,
the third
Kevin.
quarter. The 49ers are out in front, 14-10.
Third and 2.
Third down, 2 tight ends in the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left, 5 to the left, 6 to the right.
Check go. 21.
2 down, 2 off, and then the safety back.
Barlow takes this one way out left and heads upfield. Breaks free.
Let's go!
Runs at
Found the weak
21.
side. I wanted to run right. They knew I wanted to run right. I called the run right to the field. They lined up 6 by 5 or 5 by 6 left to right. 5 by 6.
There on a key play. Watch.
Well, he sends a message there. He's going to get those
That's
yards
right.
any way he can.
Yeah, if they want to stop him, they better bring some friends.
He won that feat of strength.
Needed a
and it
third
allowed
tackler
him
to get it
escape
done.
for more yards.
A little surprising too, Dan. He was
The
matched up
fatigue
against the
really needs
stronger
to be
defender.
cranked up. Both for my own players and for the computer. Like, they're just not getting tired. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right, 5 left.
Walker goes in motion.
Gray 39.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Barlow carries it yet again and heads wide right.
It's okay.
Down at the 18.
We wanted a little bit more. We got the good block. The guy we asked to go out there. Blocks, blocks, blocks. 82 doesn't get anyone.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Down. Set. Gray 41. Gray 41.
Center, what are you doing? Like, it's 5-on-5. 4 down and a linebacker. What are you doing? Hat on a hat, let's go. Come on.
That will bring up third down.
Spread them out, hat on a hat, and let's get it. I don't want no counter trays and too much BS.
Third down, both tight ends left.
Don't give him anything.
Down. Set. Check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
Carries it yet again.
Held up short.
Short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Keith Adams brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
He now has 5 tackles in the game.
Let's lock him down now, team.
Down. Set. Blue 54. Blue 54. Check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16. Hut.
Has his football.
Let's go.
And converts the fourth down.
They weren't sure if we were going to snap it or not.
Play.
We did all our fake action, like we're just going to try to draw them off sides, and then we pulled the snap.
Fourth down there. Wouldn't most people kick the field goal?
I would have. You have to force your opponents to need more than 3 to get back in it.
They do need more than 3.
First and goal.
They need a touchdown.
Down. Set.
It's the hit in the backfield at the 11.
Not only could we not get away, we couldn't hit. Didn't get the block, bro. I mean, look, they're great players. Right? Yeah, this is Hugh Douglas, no? I mean, like, it's a great player. It's just like, make the pop and let me go.
Targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down.
We tried the toss 3 times today. We tried the stretch once. Like, we tried a few different plays. Second time, bro. I want to cut this play from the playbook. What is this? What is this, Fred? Come on, Fred Beasley. You've got the leverage in everything. Like, get hands on. Come on. Like, hands on, and we're running for a touchdown here. This is ridiculous.
Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Well, Hugh Douglas played his college ball at tiny Central State in Ohio, but let me tell you, there's nothing tiny about that play. At 6'2", 280, he's got that rare combination of speed and strength that gives offensive tackles fits.
We haven't ever called sweep yet. This is either going to be really good or really terrible.
Johnson goes in motion.
Gray, 59. Gray, 59.
Marlowe gets the ball and heads
There
left.
we go.
One man to beat. And
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
2 yards on the ground here. Check it out. Boy, that's some nice running. It's all about field vision. And if you can see where you have room to roam, good things happen.
another trip to the end zone, and his numbers are starting
32
to add up.
attempts. Like, the fatigue is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do at least that. That fatigue is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
You bet, Dan. So far, he's got 159 yards and 2 touchdowns.
We got to have other ball carriers out there.
Now the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and
Okay, we got max kick.
Peterson kicks it off.
Max kick, we get it to the 2-yard line.
Mahe fields it all the way back at the 1. Stopped at the
Flag
21.
face mask.
Face mask, number 36. Kicking team. 15-yard penalty to the spot.
Number 36 really yanked on that helmet back there. So the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
The Eagles haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 36-yard line. McNabb,
Let's go! Falling apart. Trying to user control with Bryant Young instead, since he has been a non-factor. And we immediately get the full charge, and we get the right trigger, because we want to swim right over him. I just missed the sack, but it works out because it forces the interception. I got to get a little bit better at that, at getting the sack, and yet I'm glad I missed it, because otherwise it wouldn't have been a pick.
Right down at the 49.
Tony Parrish made an incredible interception back there. He was in single zone coverage and read that play from the...
The 49ers are in control, but it's far from over. The offense comes out and will start this drive at their 49-yard line. Gains 3 yards.
We've got to finish getting some blocks in here, huh?
Okay, guys, we've covered this before. You know the plan. You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
We've tried flip weak. We're going to try weak power.
Second down, 1 man back.
I think we had weak power one time.
Johnson goes in motion.
Green 17. Green 17.
Gets yet another carry for the day, and
Coulda, shoulda charged that.
on the play.
Potentially shoulder charge through B-Doc. Oh, fly, Eagles, fly. A little like messing around. We definitely want to run inside here. And like, what is Johnson doing? Tight end? Like, what is he doing? Come on, bro. You're literally in the hole that I want to dance into.
Down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. That will bring up 4th down.
Michael Lewis was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 8 tackles.
There is no 11-point touchdown. Let's wind this thing. Let's go to the 2-minute warning. Let's try to win it on one play.
Check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
The 49ers.
They're stacked up 4 to the side that I've got Tripp's bunch, so they're gonna not gonna let us pitch that thing.
Walker goes in motion.
Green 15. Green 15. Hut, hut.
Harlan will get to
Did we get it? They're gonna measure it. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. No, it looks like the animation where we don't. That was a heck of a fight, huh? That was a heck of a fight. Double guy slip tackles. And he just does this stupid, like, I don't know, animation. And we run inside, and it hurts my charge. Oh my goodness. They held firm, huh? Trotter and Dawkins coming together to make the stuff. Nickel, base, 2-man, inside, kick, user control, Young.
This pass will fall harmlessly to
Owens got nothing on Plummer, huh? Base, 2-man, inside, kick, user control, Carter. Right trigger and black button. We tried to spin. We tried to spin, but it didn't win against Runyon. Hey, we gave it a shot.
Reception is made. That will stop the clock at 1:51. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down. Listen up. Goal 27. Listen up. Goal 27. Hut, hut, hut.
What a play. We tried to spin earlier. We tried the rip move, the white button. Runyon is excellent. He's like, no, you're not going to beat me. And Owens has been covered by Plummer all day. And he just misses it.
Eagles take their first time out.
There we go.
And it's incomplete. Second down, empty backfield.
Down! Set! Great!
We hit McNabb that time. We got off the ball. We can't beat Runyon, but we can win inside. And you saw we got the hit on McNabb this time. We did a little bit better.
And it falls incomplete.
Derek Smith had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. McNabb rifles it out.
Those fights out there with Plummer and Owens, like, hey, he's like, I'm trying to get you the ball, yo.
Had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Akers
They didn't even block us.
57 yards out, and
They didn't even block us. They just stood up and let us run right by him.
can't quite get it.
David Akers is visibly unhappy with himself after missing
That's
this
how you
long
do it. That's
field
how you
goal.
finish,
Watch
guys. Let's go, boys.
49ers will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:32.
Down! Set!
Gets the call on first down.
I'm going to have to cut this play. This is ridiculous, Beasley. This is ridiculous, Fred. It's like you're not even on the frickin' field, bro.
Eagles will take it.
It's like you're not even on the frickin' field, bro.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Maybe let's try to run it the other way. See if Lloyd can make a block.
Down! Set!
Oh, Lloyd can, and we get the first down. What, Fred? Get out of my face. Fred, you can't block that. Lloyd blocks it up just fine, and we move a chain, move a chain, move a chain.
That's their final one.
First and 10. Ball 42 yards.
Beasley goes in motion.
Brown, 31! Brown, 31!
Barlow gets yet another carry for the day and takes it upfield.
Like, we literally take Beasley out of the play because he's never in the play in the first place. Adjusts.
Kevin
Adjusts.
Barlow played smart and
Adjusts.
used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Run that
Again, he gets
clock.
the ball,
Run
and they
that
have stuck by
clock.
the run all game.
I know we can just eat the whole clock because the game won't do it, but we're trying to play like realistic. Since like 40 carries, it's like 2 games worth of carries, but we're trying to play realistic in terms of what's it looking for, like running the play clock.
Black 68!
Carries this one off.
Move the chains. It's over. Put a fork in it. Stick a fork in it. It's done. And you can see the fatigue is still non-existent. Difficulty. I accidentally hit the pass play, but I don't care.
Down! Set! Blue 57! Blue 57!
Picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Kevin Barlow used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down from the
Black
eye.
85! Switch! Black 85!
As his number called on second down.
There you go. We got to like 40 carries, I think, on the last play or the play before. Oh, the fatigue. That's something that we had to mess
And
with.
that is going to do it for this one. The 49ers come out on top, 21-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The 49ers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Ahmed Plummer was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Niners have it off an interception already in the red zone. Kevin Barlow found a little opening. That was all he needed. Touchdown for the 49ers. Niners out in front by 4. Kevin Barlow is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. They move ahead by 11. The Eagles on defense. Tony Parrish shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Eagles trailing 21-10. Donovan McNabb connected with his man on this one. An 18-yard play that set up an Eagle field goal, but they couldn't connect. And that's where we'll leave this one. Niners come away with a win, 21-10.
My goodness.
Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Kevin Barlow is on the field with our Susie Calder. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really came up big. And you were
42
instrumental in
attempts.
helping your team snag the win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Yeah, we just stuck to our game plan today. Our coaches did a great job getting us ready, and I think their in-depth scouting gave us an edge in the end.
He picked it up and started
Chris.
getting
That
efficient on
concludes
the
our
ground,
presentation of
breaking
the NFL
tackles.
Preseason on ESPN.
Wasn't early,
Celebrating
then
its
did
25th
later, but the
anniversary as the
fatigue.
worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. See you next time.
Like, how you going to call 42 carries when you do that to the other team? Gamecast stats. First quarter, no play-by-play team stats, no player stats. Passing, Tim Rattay, 10 of 14. I mean, like, why am I going to throw it? I only had 4 incompletions, and yeah, we were just going to cut them apart if we really wanted to pass it. But the fact is we didn't get the other guy the ball, like, at all. 4.4 yards per carry is not, like, absolutely killing it. We got a 6-yard run by Timmy. 18 broken tackles. We broke almost half of them. We'll double that as 36. So, yeah, like, not quite half. But pretty darn good. We definitely have to change those settings and suggest that suggest human fatigue and computer fatigue is at maximum. Save settings. Okay, I had fun. Hope you did as well. Learned a bit about the settings, and see you next time.